Greetings, my seekers of wisdom and change. Today, we embark on a journey of self-discovery guided by the ancient philosophy of Stoicism, a philosophy that will challenge the very fabric of our existence and implores us to reach the pinnacle of human potential. Question 1. The preciousness of time. Stoicism, a philosophy forged in the furnaces of ancient wisdom, reminds us that time is not an infinite resource. It is a fragile thread connecting the tapestry of our existence, steadily unraveling with each passing moment. As mortal beings, we find ourselves inexorably drawn towards the jaws of eternity. It is in recognizing the brevity of our time on this earth that we are awakened to the urgency of our actions. In contemplating the preciousness of time, we must not ignore the unique implications it holds for men. Throughout history, men have been burdened with societal expectations and responsibilities, carrying the weight of legacy and the pursuit of success upon their shoulders. Stoicism, with its call to seize the day, resonates deeply with the male experience. To truly grasp the essence of this Stoic lesson, we must peel back the layers of inaction and complacency that so often engulf our lives. Are we, as men, utilizing each precious second to its fullest potential? Are we directing our actions towards pursuits that align with our true purpose? Or do we find ourselves ensnared in the snares of triviality, distractions, and mindless entertainment? Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius, one of history's foremost Stoic philosophers. He remarked, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This assertion echoes through the ages, urging men to harness the power of the mind and direct it towards worthy endeavors. Consider the vastness of history, where great men strode upon the stage of time, leaving indelible marks upon the records of humanity. From Marcus Aurelius himself, who ruled as Emperor of Rome, to the visionary sage Epictetus and the Stoic statesman Seneca, these men understood the value of time and the imperative of making each moment count. Let us turn our gaze to the pages of history where the Stoic ideals embodied by men such as General Maximus Decimus Meridius in the film Gladiator exemplify the Stoic ethos. In the face of adversity, they demonstrate the power of resilience, strength, and a keen awareness of the fleeting nature of time. They teach us that in the crucible of life, every moment is an opportunity to forge our character and leave a meaningful imprint on the world. Question 2. The impermanence of material wealth. My friends, let us dive deeper into the profound wisdom that Stoicism offers regarding the impermanence of material wealth. This powerful concept holds relevance for all, including men who often find themselves caught in the turbulent currents of societal expectations and material aspirations. In the pursuit of material wealth, men often fall prey to the myth that possessions define their worth and guarantee their happiness. Stoicism challenges this notion, urging us to question the very foundations of our attachment to material possessions. Are you, dear viewer, allowing your possessions to possess you? Are you entangled in a never-ending race to acquire the trappings of success, only to find that they provide fleeting satisfaction? Consider the historical example of Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and the last of Rome's 5 good emperors. Despite his position of immense power and wealth, Marcus Aurelius understood the transitory nature of external possessions. He recognized that true wealth resides not in the accumulation of material goods, but in the cultivation of inner resilience and contentment. To quote Epictetus, a renowned Stoic philosopher, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." These words hold a profound truth that resonates through the ages. Stoicism teaches us that finding fulfillment and contentment lies not in acquiring more, but in detaching ourselves from the insatiable hunger for material wealth. So how can we apply this Stoic principle to our lives? How can we liberate ourselves from the chains of materialism and find lasting contentment? It begins with a shift in mindset. Embrace the understanding that possessions are ephemeral and fleeting. Recognize that the pursuit of material wealth alone is a hollow endeavor, devoid of true fulfillment. Instead, channel your energies towards nurturing inner resilience and cultivating a rich inner world. Stoicism encourages us to focus on developing virtues such as wisdom, self-discipline, and courage. Engage in practices that promote self-reflection, introspection, and gratitude. Examine your desires and strip away the unnecessary to attain a sense of freedom from materialistic attachments. Let us not forget the words of Seneca, another influential Stoic philosopher, who said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." By cultivating a mindset rooted in the present moment, we liberate ourselves from the incessant pursuit of material possessions. Question 3. The power of choice. Behold the mighty power of choice, for within it lies the very essence of our humanity. Stoicism teaches us that regardless of our gender, we all possess the capability to transcend the limitations imposed upon us by external circumstance. It is here, amidst the swirling tempest of life's tribulations, that we find the opportunity to forge our own path and shape our destiny. Men, burdened by societal expectations of emotional suppression and stoicism, often find themselves grappling with the weight of their emotions. But Stoicism liberates us from these shackles, reminding us that our reactions to life's challenges are within our purview. By reclaiming the power of choice, men can embrace their emotions, process them, and harness their energy for growth and resilience. Throughout history, we find countless examples of men who have embodied the power of choice in the face of adversity. Take the Stoic Emperor Marcus Aurelius, who wrote in his Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." In these words, he reminds us that our true power lies in our ability to control our internal state, regardless of the external circumstances that may befall us. Consider the tale of Epictetus, a former slave who rose to prominence as a Stoic philosopher. Despite enduring the hardships of enslavement, he recognized that true freedom lies not in external circumstances, but in the sovereignty of the mind. Epictetus famously said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." His words inspire us to seize the reins of our destiny, even in the most challenging of situations. So, my fellow voyagers, I implore you to reflect upon your own journey. Are you content to be a mere puppet, tossed to and fro by the whims of fate? Or will you seize the power of choice and forge a life of purpose and resilience? Embrace the serenity that comes with accepting what cannot be changed, and channel your energy into shaping what lies within your control. In practical terms, the power of choice can be wielded through the practice of mindfulness and self-awareness. By cultivating a deep understanding of our own emotions, we become capable of observing them without judgment or attachment. This allows us to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively to life's challenges. For men, the call to action lies in challenging the societal expectations that confine and stifle emotional expression. By embracing vulnerability and seeking support from trusted companions, we can confront our emotions head-on and transform them into sources of strength and growth. Remember, my fellow voyagers, that the power to shape your life resides within you. Embrace the teachings of Stoicism, tangibly apply them to your own existence, and relish in the profound transformation that awaits you. The choice is yours, and yours alone. Question 4. The specter of mortality. Death, the great equalizer that awaits us all. Stoicism invites us to confront our mortality and embrace the transient nature of our existence. So I inquire, esteemed viewer, do you live each day as if it were your last? Are you guided by the knowledge that time is a limited resource, fueling your actions with purpose and intention? Or do you wander through life, oblivious to the imminent cessation of your being? Contemplate this, for acknowledging your mortality can ignite a fire within you that burns brighter than any fear. In the grand tapestry of life, we are all but fleeting figures, traversing the mortal realm for a brief moment before returning to the cosmic expanse. Stoicism urges us to confront this truth head-on, to embrace the specter of mortality with open arms, for in doing so, we gain invaluable clarity and perspective, transforming our lives in profound ways. Men, like all humans, are confronted with the same existential predicament, the certainty of death. This shared fate unifies us all, regardless of gender. Stoicism encourages men to come face to face with their mortality and, in turn, reflect upon the way they live their lives. Throughout history, there have been numerous individuals who embodied the Stoic approach to mortality, facing death with unwavering courage and embracing the present moment with a newfound appreciation for the fragility of existence. One such example is Marcus Aurelius, the revered Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher. In his seminal work, Meditations, he implores us to confront our mortality and live in alignment with the transience of life. His words, "You could leave life right now, let that determine what you do and say and think," serve as a poignant reminder of the impermanence that looms over us all. Epictetus, another renowned Stoic philosopher, cautions us against the dangerous illusion of infinite time, saying, "Let death and exile and everything that is terrible appear before your eyes every day, especially death, and you will never have anything contemptible in your thoughts or crave anything excessively." In the face of mortality, Stoicism calls us to action, asking us to reevaluate the way we engage with life. How can we use this understanding to elevate our existence, particularly as men? By acknowledging the fleeting nature of life, we are reminded of the urgency to make the most of our limited time. We can channel this knowledge into cultivating deep connections with loved ones, pursuing meaningful passions, and leaving a positive impact on the world. We no longer take the present moment for granted, but seize it with intention and purpose. Question 5. The nature of control. The nature of control, a concept that resonates deeply within the human experience. Stoicism guides us in recognizing that there are certain aspects of our lives over which we have no dominion. Whether it be the whims of nature, the actions of others, or the unpredictable twists and turns of life, we are challenged to confront the limits of our control. In the realm of relationships, both personal and professional, Stoicism reminds us that we cannot force others to think, feel, or behave in a certain way. We can only control our own actions and reactions. So, dear viewer, I implore you to consider: are you expending precious energy and emotional well-being on futile attempts to change others? Are you locked in a constant battle against the uncontrollable tides of life? Let us turn to history for an example. During the reign of the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, a man named Epictetus, a former slave turned Stoic philosopher, grappled with the challenges of control. Despite his own oppressive circumstances, he recognized that true freedom lies in accepting what lies beyond our control and focusing on our own thoughts and actions. As men, we often feel an innate desire to control our environment and shape our destiny. However, the Stoics remind us that true strength lies in acknowledging the limits of our control and redirecting our efforts towards what lies within our sphere of influence. This is not to say that we should resign ourselves to passivity or indifference, but rather that we should choose our battles wisely, focusing on where our actions can make a meaningful impact. In the words of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, the chief task in life is simply this: to identify and separate the things so that I can clearly say to myself, which are externals not under my control, and which have to do with the choices I actually control. This profound insight emphasizes the importance of discerning between what is within our power and what lies beyond it. So, valiant soul, I urge you to reflect upon this distinction. Recognize that you possess the power to shape your own thoughts, attitudes, and actions. By honing in on the aspects within your control, you free yourself from the shackles of futile resistance and cultivate inner tranquility. Embrace the serenity that comes with accepting the uncontrollable, for it is in this revelation that true strength and resilience are found. Question 6, the interconnectedness of humanity. In the realm of Stoicism, we encounter a profound truth: our interconnectedness as human beings. Stoicism teaches us that we are not isolated entities, navigating the vast expanse of existence, but rather interconnected threads woven into the tapestry of humanity. It implores us to recognize the inherent dignity and worth that resides within each and every individual, transcending boundaries of gender, race, or social status. When we internalize the principles of Stoicism, we are compelled to examine our attitudes towards our fellow mortals. Do we possess a deep-seated resentment, judgment, or even hatred towards others, born out of our own discontentment or insecurities? Or do we choose to embrace the shared struggles and frailties that bind us together, seeking understanding and unity amidst the chaos of existence? To fully grasp the power of interconnectedness, let us delve into the realm of men, the challenges faced by them, and how Stoic principles can guide their interactions with the world. For centuries, men have grappled with societal expectations, stereotypes, and the pressures of living up to a certain ideal. Stoicism offers a guidepost, reminding men to transcend these external influences and connect with their inner virtues. It encourages them to navigate the complexities of emotion, vulnerability, and relationships with wisdom and resilience. By embracing the interconnectedness of humanity, men can transcend the limitations and isolation imposed by societal constructs. They can cultivate empathy and compassion, recognizing the shared human experience in both its triumphs and tribulations. Stoic philosophers such as Marcus Aurelius have emphasized the importance of treating others with kindness and understanding, recognizing the fundamental unity of humankind. In history, we find a striking example of interconnectivity in the teachings of Epictetus, one of the prominent Stoic philosophers. He emphasized that the essence of humanity lies not in external trappings such as wealth or social status, but in the ability to foster genuine connections with our fellow beings. It is through this recognition of our shared humanity that we can sow the seeds of collective growth and foster enduring relationships. So, my fellow voyagers, contemplate upon the power of interconnectedness. Ponder the ways in which it influences your interactions with others and the potential it holds to transform your relationships, both personal and societal. Embrace the inherent dignity of every human being and let empathy guide your actions. Question 7, the pursuit of virtue. Virtue, the guiding light that illuminates the path of the Stoic philosopher. It beckons us to rise above our base instincts and cultivate the noblest qualities within ourselves. And gentlemen, this call to virtue resonates deeply within the hearts of men who seek to carve their own destinies. In the grand tapestry of history, we find countless examples of men who embody the virtues espoused by Stoicism. One such luminary was Marcus Aurelius, the revered Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher. He wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." These words encapsulate the essence of the pursuit of virtue. It is not a mere intellectual exercise, but a call to action. For men, the pursuit of virtue takes on a unique dimension. It requires courage to stand firm in the face of adversity, to act with integrity, and to remain steadfast in one's convictions. It demands the wisdom to discern right from wrong and the strength to adhere to moral principles, even when they are inconvenient. It entails the temperance to control our desires and maintain self-discipline, thereby avoiding the pitfalls of excess. And perhaps most importantly, it necessitates justice, the unwavering commitment to treat others with fairness, empathy, and respect. To actively pursue virtue in your daily life, gentlemen, requires self-awareness and introspection. Take a moment to reflect on your actions, your intentions, and the alignment between your words and your deeds. Ask yourself, am I embodying the virtues of wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice in this very moment? Let us consider the story of Socrates, the ancient Greek philosopher, who personified the pursuit of virtue. Despite facing persecution and the temptation to abandon his principles, he chose to drink the hemlock, an act that demonstrated his unwavering commitment to truth and justice. His unwavering adherence to his principles serves as a poignant example for us all. It is not enough, however, to simply acknowledge the importance of virtue. The pursuit of virtue demands action. It requires consciously shaping our thoughts, words, and actions in alignment with the Stoic virtues. By striving to embody wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice, we can navigate life's challenges with resilience, authenticity, and moral clarity. Question 8, the art of gratitude. The art of gratitude is a beacon of light that amidst the swirling tempests of life. Stoicism illuminates the way, reminding us to embrace gratitude in all facets of our existence, for it has the power to turn the ordinary into the extraordinary. But let us delve deeper into this concept. exploring its impact on men, its practical application, historical exemplification, and the wise words of Stoics. For men, the cultivation of gratitude holds great significance. In a society that often exalts strength and resilience, it is crucial to recognize the transformative power of gratitude in nurturing emotional well-being and fostering resilience. By practicing gratitude, men can dispel the myth that vulnerability diminishes their strength. For true strength lies in recognizing and appreciating the blessings that life bestows upon them. Practicing the art of gratitude is a daily discipline requiring intention and mindfulness. It involves pausing amidst the chaos of our lives, taking a moment to reflect and acknowledge the abundance that surrounds us. Whether it be the warmth of a loved one's embrace, the taste of a well-cooked meal, or the soothing beauty of nature, gratitude urges us to savor these moments and let them fuel our souls. The annals of history provide us with myriad examples of individuals who embodied the art of gratitude. Take, for instance, the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, a paragon of Stoic wisdom. Despite the weight of his duties and the challenges of ruling an empire, he found solace in the practice of gratitude, penning his thoughts in his renowned work, Meditations. In his own words, he reminds us, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." Another historical exemplification can be found in the life of Epictetus, an enslaved man who rose to become one of history's most revered Stoic philosophers. Despite enduring the hardships of servitude, he cultivated an attitude of gratitude, recognizing the strength forged through adversity. He astutely observed, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." The art of gratitude knows no bounds, permeating every aspect of our lives. It encourages us to appreciate not only the grand triumphs and significant milestones, but also the small victories and everyday joys. It allows us to shift our focus from what we lack to what we possess, thereby transforming our outlook and enhancing our overall well-being. So, dear listener, I implore you to embrace gratitude as a guiding principle, allowing it to be your constant companion in the journey of life. Take a moment each day to express gratitude, whether through journaling, prayer, or simply acknowledging the blessings that surround you. As you cultivate gratitude, you pave the way for joy, contentment, and a deep appreciation for the tapestry of existence. Question 9. The fate of legacy. Now that we dive deep into the concept of legacy, that which will survive long after we depart from this mortal realm, Stoicism teaches us the importance of living a life that resonates with purpose and integrity, a life that leaves a lasting imprint on the annals of history. Now, let us explore how this idea relates specifically to men, for throughout history, men have sought to carve their names into the tapestry of humanity with acts of courage, wisdom, and greatness. Stoicism encourages men to reflect upon the legacy they wish to leave behind and to contemplate the impact they have on the world. Consider the words of Marcus Aurelius, the renowned Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor. "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." These profound words remind us that our legacy is not solely determined by external accomplishments, but rather by the way we shape our thoughts, attitudes, and actions. To use the wisdom of Stoicism in this pursuit, men must first identify their values and passions. What causes ignite a fire within their souls? What principles do they hold most dear? With these foundations in place, they can forge a path towards a purpose-driven life. Take, for example, the great Roman general and statesman Cato the Younger. He dedicated himself to the pursuit of virtue and justice, earning a place in history as an exemplar of Stoic values. Cato's unwavering commitment to his principles, even in the face of tyranny and opposition, left an indelible mark on his world. His legacy continues to inspire men to this day, reminding us of the power of living in alignment with our deepest convictions. In the modern era, we can draw inspiration from the life and words of Nelson Mandela. His unwavering dedication to the fight against apartheid and his unyielding commitment to forgiveness and reconciliation exemplify the Stoic ideal of living a life that resonates with purpose and integrity. Mandela's legacy serves as a shining example of how a single individual can profoundly impact the course of history. To reflect upon your own legacy, noble spirit, consider the following questions. Are you living a life that aligns with your values and passions? Are you making a positive impact on the world and those around you? Are you willing to face adversity and stand up for justice and truth? Reflecting on these questions allows you to contemplate the imprint you wish to leave upon the world, a legacy that transcends mere material possessions and fleeting accomplishments. Fellow seekers of truth and disciples of Stoicism, as we reach the end of this transformative journey, let us not forget that these questions are merely a catalyst for personal growth and self-discovery. It is up to each one of us to embark upon the path of introspection and embrace the principles of Stoicism in our daily lives. Let us nurture resilience, cultivate virtue, and strive for excellence, for the true power lies within us.